Good evening and welcome to ONTV's coverage of Dragon Athletics. Tonight we have Varsity Volleyball. And your hometown Dragons sitting at 20-6 overall on this 2012 season. Go up against the visiting Colts from Troy, who sit at 14-8. Now we want to thank you for tuning in to our fall coverage. So far we've had great response from the community about all the different matches and games we've had on the air this fall season. And it continues tonight with the Troy Colts visiting your hometown Dragons. Now the Colts come in a very experienced club, and we know from years past that when these two clubs meet, crazy things happen. Both teams are solidly coached, and on the bench leading the Dragons this year in his first year is Ross Talbot. Assistant coach is Tony Stavarda, and Johnny Kaluger and Angela Brooks round out the coaching staff. Team captains tonight for the Dragons are Rachel Livingway, Rebecca Sylvain, and Sophie Murdoch, with athletic trainer Chelsea Warner. Now the Dragons are looking to keep pushing, trying to get that elusive OAA title. Their division title last year came down to the last match of the regular season against the Wolves from Clarkston. And ONTV cameras were rolling when that classic match went the distance, 5 games. And unfortunately, the Clarkston Wolves took home another OAA division crown. But you know, the disappointment didn't last long, because the Dragons were re-energized by that disappointment and stormed through the Division I state volleyball tournament, making it all the way to the finals, like mentioned earlier. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke, and you are watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Athletics. And tonight we have a full volunteer crew of camera operators and graphics operators who helping out ONTV this evening. As you see, the girls are warming up. We have quite a crowd on hand. Since last year was such a historic season, the crowds learned that volleyball is quite an exciting sport. As you see Ross Talbot there getting his squad ready for action tonight. And so we have large crowds on hand to see the volleyball matches this season, and it is the new happening place to be, and we're glad you tuned in tonight for volleyball this evening as we continue our coverage here. Again, Lake Orion Dragons taking on the Colts from Troy as the girls are huddling up, getting ready for this matchup. And the crowd here is really energized. Some of the players we need to look out for are Sophie Murdoch, the senior number 22. She's a middle hitter for the Dragons, and she's going to be called upon to be a force down low up front for the Dragons. And Rachel Livingway, the senior libero, as well as Kiana Brown. And you'll see the libero is kind of like the quarterback there out on the court. And they have a different colored jersey than the others on the as play gets underway here. And we see number 10 for the Colts. Hannah Moeller is also libero for Troy. As we do the announcements of the starting lineups, let's take a listen as the players are announced from Troy. Dragons, the starting lineup. Number 1, Gabrielle Kaluger. Number 2, Olivia Hale. Number 3, Allison Schnokas. Number 4, Madison Hargraves. Number 5, Rachel Giwa. Number 6, Sabrina Cottrell. Number 7, Tess Marshall. Number 8, Rebecca Sylvain. Number 9, Rachel Livingway. Number 11, Kiana Brown. Number 12, Melanie Heath. Number 13, Hannah Murdoch. Number 14, Emily Kipp. Number 15, Caitlin Diroff. Number 16, Hannah Sushi. Number 17, Kayla Rocky. And number 22, Sophie Murdoch in the middle. The Dragons have a lot of experience with that tournament run last year in 2012. The ladies in green and white are no spring chickens when it comes to pressure situations. They've been pushed to the brink on many a match this season and last season. And they have a mental toughness that is hard to shake. And Troy, coming in, knows that they have their work cut out for them tonight, especially in the Dragon Fieldhouse on the home court here. It's always difficult for the visiting volleyball teams to handle the Dragons on their home court. As the girls set up here, get ready to go. There's 22, Sophie Murdoch. One to watch as we get ready to get underway here. Again, there's rally scoring for high school volleyball, so each point, or each time the ball hits that ground, there will be a point awarded. And I believe the scoring goes to 25, and if needed, it's first to 3 wins. First one to 3 match victories takes the whole shebang tonight. And if it does go to a 4th game, I believe the scoring goes to 15. As we're about to get underway here, Troy with the first serve. Draw first blood here, going up 1-0 in game 1. Nice solid strike there by the Dragons to get underway. And they will now have serve. Set here by Troy and a bump over. Good communication by the Dragons, change of pace there, going for the short hit. Nearly worked. And the ball just short going over the net, so it is 1-all. Early stages of this one here. One thing happened in rally scoring, if you get on a roll, momentum is huge for high school volleyball. You'll see it's a back and forth affair, and the quality of play here tonight as we see the Dragons block that up front. And of course, it is Sophie Murdoch, the senior middle hitter, doing what she does best. Dragons up. Oler Sangen is on our side. It looked like it cleared the net. So Troy up 2-1 over the Dragons in game 1. Long strike. Dragons earn that point, 2-all now. Early stages of game 1 here. I want to thank you for tuning in. High school volleyball here at the field house of Lake Orion High School. Dragons have the serve. Set by number 10, Hannah Moeller for the Colts. Gets it over, and the Dragons quickly attack. Oh. Looks like a carry there for Troy. Point awarded to the Dragons. They have serve. Our scoreboard up in the upper left-hand corner. We'll give you the yellow arrow. Tells you who has the serve, and LHS is on the ball. Strong spike by Troy, deflected out by the Dragons. Point goes to the Colts. The Dragons sitting at 20 wins and only 6 losses. They play a lot of tournaments, multiple games, and a lot of busy weekends here for the Dragons at this time of year. Nice hit. Looks like it was deflected, but yes, it was. Deflected, point to the Dragons. The As Emily Kipp on the serve here, we'll see the number. Long drive by Troy, and it's in. Knocked out by the Dragons for all here, so we're looking at some back and forth action. No team can get the upper hand currently as Troy on the serve. Number 12, Nicole Hahn. She's one of the captains here for the Colts, and a strong, quick spike there. Troy bringing some power early in this match. Tipped, played again nicely by Hahn. And that ball is in, Dragon point. Dragons here with the serve. Nice set by Lindsay Moeller, another captain here in the Troy squad, but Dragons can't respond, so again, we're knotted at 5 here in the early stages. Game 1, again, this game will go to 25, and you have to win by 2. Number 7 on the serve, that's Hope Keating for the Colts. Set in the middle, looking for the spike, and it is long. It is long. Dragons edge up 1. Older saying off the Dragons, point to Troy. Now you'll see there's a referee standing on the ladder in front of us by the net. There's one on the ground, and they keep their eyes peeled for anything happening here. And a serving ace by Troy. Knuckleball finds an opening in that Dragon defense. Troy with a serve. Nice serve by the Colts. Dragons have a hard time with number 7, Hope Keating. She's a magician back there on 2 straight serves. We're knotted at 8. Excuse me. And which one are they going to call it? 8-5 Colts. Scoreboard keeps changing on us here. I think the scoring table's trying to get this one situated. Troy is up 3 on 2 nice serves in a row. And they hold serve here again as Keating does a number on that one. Strong power for the Dragons. Can't get it down. Set by Moeller. And that one cannot find the Dragons side of the net. Substitutions coming in here for the Dragons. Rebecca Sylvain checks in, the setter. She's a senior, as Melanie Heath takes a breather. And Sylvain will have serving duties here, trailing 4 in game number 1. Oh, mishit there. Set wasn't high enough for number 17, Kayla Rocky. The junior middle hitter couldn't find it, couldn't send it home, so that's another point to Troy. Nice tough dig there by the Dragons to keep it alive, but a spike into the net. Caitlin Droff couldn't get that one over the net for the Dragons. And we have a little rally here by Troy looking to take game 1. First to 3 game victories takes the whole match. Long spike, tough angle for number 12 to send that one home. That is Nicole Hahn, outside hitter. She's a senior, stands 6 foot tall here for Troy. As the Dragons set up here for the serve. Long serve. Tough up front. Spike does not find the Troy side of the court. And the Colts take another point for the Dragons. That's 12-7. Right now, serving so far for the Colts has been very good. Lindsay Moeller, number 14, with the serve here for Troy. Dragons trying to do something here, get a couple points, stop this rally. Little change of pace by Troy, and a quick hitter Good save by the Dragons. They need to get it over the net here. Nice hit by Kaluger. In the net by Troy, but they save it. Good rally here. And it hits the ground. It's at 13. Hannah Murdoch could not get in position to send that one back, and Troy is starting to find some separation here in game one. As the ladies huddle up there and chat it over. Dragons down 6 here in game one. I want to thank you for tuning in to ONTV's coverage of Dragon Volleyball. Again, if you tune into ONTV regularly, you know that you can see these matches, including swimming meets, varsity football, and soccer matches, all on Orion Neighborhood Television. ONTV's here to bring you the best in Dragon Athletics. This fall, we're going to be out at many a contest, bringing you as many as we can before the weather turns. And then this winter, of course, will bring you a full slate of varsity guys and girls basketball. So after the timeout, the Colts have the serve still. Long spike handled easily by Troy. And a power move there by number 7. Hope Keating cannot find the other side of the court, and the Dragons grab a point here, 13-8. Dragons finally on the serving side. Nice floater over the net. Nice block by the Dragons and sent home by Sophie Murdoch. Sophie and Hannah working in tandem, the sisters. The Murdoch Family Volleyball Corporation, if you will. They just throw them at you. And they're quality players here for the Dragons and have been for some time, but Troy responds. Taking another point from the Dragons, 14-9. Troy on the serve. Large crowd on hand here. Like I said, volleyball since last year, boy, with the roll they made through the regular season, the crowd is here to cheer them on. Nice save there by the Dragons. Troy's in position, though. Strong hit by number 14. That was a crazy hit. That's Lindsay Moeller, the senior setter, sitting at 5'11". Sends that one home. Dragons can't hold on to that spike, and it goes out of bounds. 15-9. Again, you go to 25 here. Oh, nice play by the Dragons. Dragons making some substitutions here. They do a lot of rotations. Now this is Gabrielle Kaluger, number 1, here with the serve. Looks like the Dragons might. No, that's not the serve. That is the side out. The person with the ball. Like Gabrielle Kaluger changed her jersey from black to white. 15-10, Troy up over the hometown Dragons as the play continues here, and the Troy Colts earn another point, 16-10. Hannah Moeller with the sophomore sitting 5'6" will have duties on serve. You see Nicole Hahn calling out instructions to her team from Troy. Strong hit, nearly saved by the Dragons, but another point here for the Colts. Dragons looking to the bench to see any instructions from Coach Talbot. Hannah Moeller with a serve. Nice defense there by the Colts. They know it's coming. That's deflected out. And point to the Dragons. Dragons last year had a lot of power up front and sent a lot of balls to the court. We'll see if they can continue that this evening. Nice strong serve here by the Dragons. Fakey up front and sent to the back, dug out nicely by the Dragons. Again, back line doing a nice job here for the Colts. Soft change of pace, dug out nicely by Kaluger. And sent a bit long. No, it's in. Dragon point. Dragons making a rally here. They trailed by as many as 5 in this first match. Tough play there. Easy point there for the Dragons. A little lack of communication on the side of Troy there. Results in another point here for your hometown Dragons. Anna Murdoch with the serve. Deflection, and it finds the opening in the defense. Kaluger can't get there in time. Another point for Troy. 18-13. Dragons have to watch out here. Cole Hahn with the serve. Another captain here on the Troy Colts. Set in the middle and fired. What a rocket shot by Murdoch, sent home. Nicely done by number 22. Senior leadership at its best right there as number 7 checks in. That's Tess Marshall. She is a junior, and a serve in the net. Dragons are making a run, but unforced errors push the score 19-14 in favor of the Colts in game 1. In the net, unforced error by Troy. Heavy hit on that one, you could hear it. Dragons return the serve here. Looks like some substitutions here for the Dragons. Melanie Heath takes a seat here for the Dragons. And Sylvain in for the Dragons. And number 15 checks in, Caitlin Duroff. She's a senior. And here we go. Long on the serve. Another unforced error by the Dragons. Pushes it 20-15 in favor of Troy. Strong serve to the back of the playing area. And Dragons earn another point. 20-16. They seem to respond. Again, this is the first game. Best 3 out of 5 will take it. As the Dragons earn the serve. Oh, nice serve. Little curveball action on that one. Strong hit back over and into the net. Still alive. Oh, referee is saying a double hit on the Dragons, so that pushes it to 21-16. Serve here by the Colts. Oh, and it's long. Good patience there by the Dragons to eyeball that ball right out of bounds. Unforced error. Kind of trading serves here by both squads as Murdoch checks back into the game here for the Dragons. You need that experience up front. Set here by the Colts, and of course, right off the bench. I'm going to say in the net a little bit, so it's 22, I believe, Troy. Went right at Murdoch right away, Sophie. 22-17. Nice serve by number 11, Olivia Parks by Troy. The Dragons earn a point. Still alive here. 22-18 as the scoreboard reads. LHS with the serve as number 15, Duroff, takes a seat. Number 9, Rachel Livingway comes into the game for the serve. High arcing serve there. Nice block. Oh, soft touch by the Dragons. Nicely done by number 22, Sophie Murdoch. She does it all up front for the Dragons. She brings power, but there's a finesse to her game as well. High arcing shot again. Set on the left side and down the line. And Troy takes it. 23-19. Hannah Moeller here with the serve here. Oh, I'm going to say double hit by the Dragons up front. Gives the point to the Colts. 24-19. Game point here for the Colts. Set and the spike is long. What are they going to say? Long to Troy. Game 1 goes to the visiting Colts from Troy. It's not what Coach Ross Tabbitt liked to see, but they have an experienced group as they switch sides, and you know they're not too worried about it. Game 2 about to get underway here. As you see, the Dragons pretty loose out there on the court. Belly bumping and high-fiving. They're relaxed. They've been here before. They've seen it all. They're relaxed, very experienced. You see Gabby Kluger. Here she is with the opening serve of game 2 for the Dragons, down 1-0 against the visiting Colts from Troy. Long hit, and it is in. Troy stringing together a nice run here against the Dragons. Tess Marshall, number 7, looking on, getting ready for the serve. Change of pace, sending it deep into the back court. And a block that does not find the other side of the net. Deflected over here, that's 2 straight. Colts up 2-0 here, early stages of game 2. Again, these games go to 25. Oh, nice dig by the Dragons. Murdoch sends it back to Kluger. Kluger sends it over. Troy rallies here. Diving set, Murdoch, high hit. Kluger sends it over. And an easy kill there by the Colts. Dragons kind of got out of position, playing a little chase the volleyball action out there. And we're scrambling to get back into position and weren't there for that last spike. 3 straight here for Troy. And Murdoch tries to send it over. Played easily by Troy. Communication by the Dragons. 2 Dragon players going after the same ball. Outside hit. Dragon point. They finally get on the board at 3-1. Murdoch with the kill. Excuse me, on the block there for the point here for the Dragons. Dragons on the serve. Crowd hushes as they get ready. Number 6, Sabrina Cottrell with the serve. The senior setter here looking to get a rally going here for the Dragons. As, not sure what's, oh, they're giving this serve back to Troy. Confusion on the last point, I guess, as we get underway. Nice block, but to no avail. Nice power by Murdoch up front, and number 13, Hannah Murdoch, to differentiate between the two. Dragons earn a point there, and the serve. Soft floater by the Dragons on the serve. Oh, deflected by the Dragons, and it falls in. Troy looking good tonight. Dragons, it's one of those games where you just see the ball's just missing the players. We've seen games where no matter what the Dragons did, they could not miss. They hit everything. This one seems a little bit off a little bit tonight. As number 12, Melanie Heath and Sophie Murdoch slap 5 there to say, hey, it's all right. Down 6-1. I think Dragons have to watch out for, and a nice power shot there to get a point here for the Dragons. They got to watch out. They don't want to go down 2-0. Then they have their backs up against the wall, and it gets real dangerous then. Second game here of this OAA matchup between the Dragons and the Troy Colts. Nice set. Oh, just missed hit. Timing was off a little bit on that set by Melanie Heath. And Sophie Murdoch could not send that one home, so it's 7-2 in favor of Troy in game 2. Troy took game 1 on a late rally and some unforced errors by the Dragons, but the Dragons here respond 7-3. Sophie Murdoch looks like she's in position here for the serve. Long. Well, a change of pace there kind of threw Murdoch. Sophie Murdoch off her rhythm. They just punched it right over the net. And there you go. Easy point here for Troy. As you see, 17, Kayla Rocky Jr. getting ready. Still loose. They're laughing. And power shot. Can't find the floor. Still alive. Looks long. And the flag goes up. It is. Point for the Dragons. Substitutions here for the Dragons. Number 5, Rachel Giwa comes into the game. She's a sophomore setter. And Hannah Murdoch checks in as well for the Dragons. 4-point lead for Troy here in game 2. Strong shot by the outside hitter, number 7. That is Hope Keating. Senior, standing 5'10". Troy with the serve here, up 5. Oh, what a serve. Boy, it's like an illusion. It's like a knuckleball. Ball hits, just sails over the net, and it just dives. And looks like we have an injury here on the court. Can't see a number on the jersey right now. Troy huddles up during the delay. And we'll step away. You're watching ONTV's coverage of high school volleyball. Back after this. And we're back here for the serve for Troy. Nice dig by the Dragons. Can they make them pay? Yes, they do. 10-5. Dragons need a nice rally here. Dragons earn the serve. Wouldn't 5 straight points be a nice sight to see tonight? And a miss. There you go. 2 straight points here for the Dragons. One thing you notice in volleyball is there is definitely momentum swings from side to side. And so far the Dragons 2 straight points. Could be momentum swinging their way. Strong spike. And it finds another point here for Troy, 11-6. Troy very impressive in game 2. They came to play. They weren't going to be pushed around by the Dragons. Well, the one thing we know, the Dragons do bounce back. They do not shy away from competition, that is for sure. Outside hitter taken easily by Kaluger. Punched over the net by 13. That is Murdoch, Hannah Murdoch. Deflected off the net, still alive. Soft spike over the net. Troy in a hurry here. Free ball here for the Dragons. Set. Soft hit again. Played easily by Troy. Whoa, what a rally here. Again, change of pace by the Dragons. Oh, nice dig by the Dragons in the net. What a deflection. What a rally to earn the 12th point of the match. Up 6 over the Dragons. Some strong individual play there. Good reaction time by both sides. That was an exciting point. And very good. A nice hit over the, that is Hannah Murdoch, left hitter. And again, known for power, but does that subtle hit. Change of pace and direction. What are they saying? They're going to say in the net here by Sophie Murdoch, number 22. Point goes to Troy. I didn't see. Murdoch holds her hands up saying, what, me? Set, strong in the middle. Murdoch gets it to fall. Nicely done. Murdoch has that wide swinging arm that can get the ball down the line as opposed to coming right at you. She goes side to side with her shots, which really is a hard ball to deflect back over the net. As the Dragons earn the serve, down 13-8. Luger over to number 12, Heath. Still alive by, oh, the block goes out. That is off Sophie Murdoch. She pats her number 22 on her shirt and says, yep, that's on me. That should have gone down. She's trying to rally the troops here, 14-8. Troy in command so far. Nice soft hit. Good recognition by the Dragons. Find the open space. Hannah Murdoch with the serve, nicely done. Here we go. Dragons with the ball. Oh, a little short on the hit there. Short-armed it. That's Melanie Heath, the senior right hitter. Timing was off a little bit on that one as Troy makes a substitution. Ball in play. And deflected out. 15-10. Dragons down 5. As Melanie Heath checks back in here for the Dragons. Sophie Murdoch with the serve, just over the net. And unable to control that one. Murdoch sends that one out. Troy with the serve here, up 6. Looking to take a 2-0 advantage over the Dragons here at home. And a bit long. Dragons like to do those short, quick sets just above the net. Leaving for the middle hitters to just drive it home, but there's a high set outside, and that one falls on the near side net, so it is a Troy point, 18-10. Dragons down 8. They need something here, something positive to go their way. Oh, communication again by the Dragons. Have to send that one over. Teammates fighting for the ball. Deflected up front, and it goes out. Troy. And timeout called by the Dragons, trailing 9 here in game 2, 19-10. Don't forget you can order DVD copies of this or any other sporting event covered by ONTV. Call ONTV at 248-693-3377 for only $10. You get a copy of this and any other program in our broadcasting vault. Visit at OrionOnTV.org for more information. And here we are underway once again in game number 2. Point to the Dragons, a much-needed point to stop the bleeding. In 19-11, 8-point lead by the Colts. Changes here. Number 17, Kayla Rocky back into the contest here for the Dragons. And the Dragons do have the serve. Strong spike from Troy beating the Dragons at their own game. Usually a power game. We see that from the LOHS. But a lead of 20-11 here in game 2. Has the Dragons back on the ropes. Nice hit by the Dragons, nice and strong. They respond. We've seen this before. They get the OAA divisional championship game to win the division last year. We saw Clarkston come into the field house here and take it to 5 games. The Dragons fought every way, all the way to the end. And they've been here before. They know how to respond to this sort of adversity, so we'll see what they do here. 20-12. Oh, change of pace by Troy, but kept alive by the Dragons. Outside hit, strong spike. Dragons respond. Nice dig in the back. Over the net. Strong power. It's going to go down eventually. Boy, how many can you stop? That was Tess Marshall in the back. The backline defender just doing her best to keep this rally alive. But number 15, that is Alexis Pullen, power hitter for the Colts, also has the serve, but gives it away in the unforced error. Dragons looking for some points here. Kaluger over the net. Kaluger set. Timing's off on that one. Can't get the spike. Deflect up front. Nice dig in the back. Kaluger over to the left. Strong hit. Dug out by the Colts. Colts defense very impressive, and they earned the 22nd point of this match. Game 2, 22-13. There's the front line. Nicole Hahn, Marcellus Sanabria of Troy doing a nice job against these hometown Colts, or hometown Dragons, excuse me. And there's the 23rd point. Dragons having a hard time here. 2 more points in this game and a timeout called. I think the Dragons want to talk about this one. And don't forget, you can watch ONTV on YouTube. Search Orion on TV or visit our webpage at www.orionontv.org and click on our YouTube link. You can see games like volleyball, swimming, among all of our other studio programming here. And a miss hit there by the Colts. Dragons have life in them after that timeout as number 5, Rachel Giwa, checks out, and number 12, Melanie Heath, checks in. That's Vince Muscat, the coach for Troy there, talking to his girls, getting them ready as we serve here. Short, unforced error again by the Dragons on the serve. I believe that was number 6, Sabrina Cottrell. Dragons can't afford miss hits like that. Serve here by Troy, leading 24. This is game point. Dragons looking to keep this one alive. Strong hit. And they do. Dragons still alive. 24-15 in game 2 here. Down 9. Floater over the net. Free ball here for the Dragons. What can they do? Deflected out. We are alive. 24-16. Timeout, Troy. Dragons making some noise here. Troy's going to talk about it to see what they can do to close out game 2 and get a 2-0 lead over the Dragons. If you'd like to be a part of Orion Neighborhood Television, the first part is orientation. Orientation is free. Call 248-693-3377 for more information. Soft hit in favor of the Dragons. Dragons continue to rally here. We're down 9. 24-17. Can they keep it going? Long knuckleball. Power from the corner. Saved and out. Troy takes game 2. 25-17. Dragons find themselves in an 0-2 hole here in this match. Game 3 coming up. We're going to have to respond here pretty soon. And again, if you'd like to order DVD copies of this and any other program covered by ONTV, for only $10, you can call 248-693-3377. Game 3 about to get underway here. Big crowd on hand. Even a Troy contingent's pretty large. And point number 1 goes to Troy once again in game 3. How will the Dragons respond in this third match? Again, if Troy takes this game 3, this match is over. Lindsey Moeller, captain again with the serve, and Dragons earn a point for the first point of game 3 here. Dragons looking to exert their experience here against these Colts. Nice block up front by the Dragons. Sophie Murdoch responds with her sister. The Twin Towers up front. Nice block. Kluger. Troy in the net, unforced error. Number 11, Olivia Parks, can't get that one over. The junior stands 6 foot tall and hits it right into the net, 3-1. Positive signs here for the Dragons to respond after going down 0-2. Oh, save the ball with her face, tough. In the net, can they keep it alive? They cannot. Tough break sometimes, you never know how that ball's gonna bounce. Sometimes it bounces off your head. Troy down 1 here with the serve. Power coming. Free ball here for the Dragons, deep in. Oh, nice hit from the side. Looked like a tough angle. Hannah Murdoch takes care of business. That one looked like the angle wasn't there, but she found a way to get it down. 4-2 here in the early going of game 3. Crowd cheering these girls on, both sides. Ooh, tough set, really close, and easy point for Troy. Sometimes when that ball gets a little too close to the net, you flinch a little bit. Hannah Moeller here with the serve. Nicely done. Good reading that defensive positioning there by the Dragons to just tap it over. I believe that was number 6, Sabrina Cottrell. That's savvy volleyball right there. 2-point lead here in game 3 for the Dragons on the serve. Power again by Poland. Nice rally. Nice block by the Dragons. Kluger with a dig in the back. Oh, they're going to say a double hit on the Dragons on the set. What can you say about 15? Alexis Poland for the Detroit Colts. Boy, she's bringing the power. Bringing the power tonight. Dragons having a hard time containing her. Troy with a serve, number 12, Nicole Hahn. One of the captains here for the Colts. Strong hit by the Dragons. What do you say? Deflected. Oh, they're going to say no. Point to Troy. Knuckleball serve. Ball needs to get over. Kluger does it. Oh, deflected out on the block by the Dragons. It seems like the blocks tonight, they're there. They're just not finding their way back inside. Handball, like a pass ball or a carry, I guess, on the Dragons there. That's 6-5 on Troy. So a little tense time here for the Dragons here. They had a nice rally going. And an unforced error here on this serve and a Dragon ball. 7-6. Dragons had a little lead there, and it's been chipped away at by the Colts. As Coach Talbot coaches up the Dragons here, we have a substitute coming in. As Sophie Murdoch takes a seat. And we're going to say carry for a double hit on Troy. That is Hannah Moeller The sophomore, standing 5'6", the libero, she was called on that one. Set by Moeller. Nice dig by the Dragons, can't keep it alive. Good effort by number 7, Tess Marshall. The Dragons can't find a way to get it over. It is 8-7 lead here. Troy with a serve. Dragons down 2-0. Anna Murdoch with the spike, can't get it to go. Marshall with the desperation heave, and it stays in. Long hit, out. Oh, they're gonna say in. Dragon ball. And the point. Sylvain and Kip, I believe, checking into the game here for the Dragons. Tied at 8. Running floater by the Dragons on the serve. Power from the corner, block. And we're gonna say in the net, Dragons dragging the point here. They've rallied back, not leading 1 point, 9-8 here in game 3. You can watch this and all ONTV programming on YouTube. Visit OrionOnTV.org for more information. Many games in our vault here for you. And still alive. Wow, what a rally there to get that one over. Long hit, played easily. Dragons look like they're speeding up their action here. Nicely done. Poked over by the Colts. What a reaction by number 14, Lindsay Moeller, to get that one over. Colts on the serve. Alexis Pullen having the duties here. Alexis Pullen serving. Boy, she's had a lot of power up front. And the floater gets down. And a double hit by the Dragons. Unforced error again. Troy up 1. These are things we didn't really see this time of year last year, but serve was long by Troy. Another unforced error, knotted at 10. Back and forth we go. Dragons need to win this game to keep the match alive. A lot of power on that serve for the Dragons. Dug by Kaluger, but she can't get it high enough to have it sent over the net. Troy earning that point, 11-10. And the serve. Nice hit by the Dragons, finding open that defense. And sending it home is number 8, Rebecca Sylvain. Some substitutions for the Dragons. Sophie Murdoch back into the contest. Up front with Abby Kaluger serving. Nice block by the Dragons. Excellent hit there by number 2, Olivia Hale. The junior right hitter, nicely done. Floater. Power from Troy, denied by the Dragons. That is Hannah Murdoch. Dragons on a little run here. Luger with a serve. Luger with a dig. Set. Murdoch with a kill. That is textbook Dragon volleyball right there. We saw it at point after point last year. 14-11. Dragons coming alive here in game 3. Yes, again. Sophie Murdoch with the block. And 15-11 Dragons. Troy, yes, calling timeout to stop this run here by the Dragons. They're pulling away 16-11 in game 3. Desperation time. They need to win this one to keep the match alive. So far, they've responded. You see Coach talking them up. If you'd like to be a part of Orion Neighborhood Television, the first step is orientation. It's free. Call 248-693-3377. Orientation to learn about what it is to be a part of ONTV. And the different classes offered for just $10 for Orion residents. Orientation, 248-693-3377. Nice block by the Dragons. Still alive by Troy. How did that not go down? An outside hit. Free hit for the Dragon. Ooh, for Troy, and they send it to the vacated area on the right side of the court there to earn a point after that timeout. Dragons still up 3, 15-12. Troy on the serve. That's number 11, Olivia Parks with the serve in the net. Unforced error. 16-12 Dragons. Substitutions coming in here for the Dragons. Melanie Heath back into the contest. See Troy there chatting it up, trying to get the girls rallied around. A little communication there. Dragons up 4 points. High floater again. Going to the outside hitter again, and same result. Dragons in position to send it home. Melanie Heath and Sophie Murdoch in Game 3 have been the answer the Dragons were looking for. A change of pace by the Troy Colts. Nice tip over. Oh, very nice. That was, I believe, Hannah Murdoch with the tip. That ball looked like it was headed towards the net. She just tipped it over. 18-12. And a miss hit there on the serve. I want to thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Dragon Varsity Volleyball. Hannah Moeller with a serve. Deflection on the block there by the Dragons. Still keep it alive. Oh, tap over the net. Troy looking for some power here, and they find it. Number 12, Nicole Hahn. Troy is coming back here, showing some signs of life. Down 4. Moeller with the serve. She's done a nice job tonight for the Colts. Nice interior set. Point, 19-14. Nicely done by the Dragons. Lull you to sleep with some familiar plays, and they throw that at you. That curveball, hard to replace, but it's tipped out. Troy ball. Troy will not go away quietly. 19-15. Sabrina Cottrell chatting up the Dragons over there. Free hit here for, and it is long. Panicked there a little bit, did the Dragons. The set went awry, and the spike went a little bit long. 3-point lead here for the Dragons in Game 3. And blocked nicely out of play for the Dragon point. As you see the crowd getting into it here at LOHS. Number 9, Rachel Livingway checks into the contest. Dragons up 4 here with the serve. And it's rally scoring. Doesn't. Yes, Dragons with another 21-16. Dragons can smell their 25th point coming. Hopefully they get a game victory here to keep this match alive. So far they're in the driver's seat, but we've seen the momentum change. Long hit by Poland. It'll hit. Good dig by the Dragons. Sent over. Poland again with some power. Deflected out of bounds by the Dragons. I think that was off Kayla Rocky. Tried to stuff that one down, but deflected out of bounds. Troy is still alive. 21-17, Game 3. Oh, close to the net, still alive. Troy, good reaction on that one. Block and a hit over. Nice block into the net. We're going to say thought the Dragons had that one. 21-18 Troy. Troy feeling the momentum switch their way. Dragons had a 5-point lead. How quickly it dwindles. Unforced error. Dragon point here. (22-18). Rebecca Sylvain checks in for serving duties as Kayla Rocky takes a seat. Sylvain looking to close this one out here in game 3. Long hit in the back, Sylvain with the save. Long hit, and it is out of play. 22-19. Dragons just can't seem to put these Colts away here in game 3. Intensity has ratcheted up here. The last couple serves here. And a nice put away by the Dragons, 23-19. Anna Murdoch checks in for the Dragons, number 13, looking for that middle power here. Jump serve here by the Dragons, looking to do something with it. Long, unable to dig it out. Number 7 just can't handle it. It's Tess Marshall. It is 23-20. Nail biter here in game 3. Troy rallying from 5 down. Troy mishit, miscommunication. The setter in the middle was looking back behind her to the right, and the offense was looking to the left, and it was tapped to no one. So the Dragons 24, we have game point here, 24-20. Gabby Kaluger. Oh, easy serve, mishit. Dragons take game 3, 25-20. And they are still alive. Don't forget, you can watch replays of this and other sporting events Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Visit OrionOnTV.org and visit our program guide to see more sporting events. And you can watch ONTV on YouTube. Head on over to OrionOnTV.org and click on our YouTube link to see all these contests in high quality MPEG 2 definition. Be sure to go over to our YouTube page, though. Our high-definition studio programs are in full HD, and you can watch them on your computer or your smart TV. As we have game 4 underway here. Dragons need to win this one to keep the match alive. They're down 2-0. Rallied back in game 3 for the W. And looked like it was a Dragon point, but the refs are saying no. Troy gets on the board first here in game 4. Crowd getting anxious. Nice spike by Sophie Murdoch, sends it home. She finds those angles and puts it away. A lot of volleyball left to be played in this game 4. Substitutions being made here. Dragons with the serve. Sabrina Cottrell sends it over. And sent home by number 12 for the Colts, Nicole Hahn. Nicole Hahn's had a nice game here, as well as Hannah Moeller. And Alexis Pullen here for the Colts. Power game seems to be working well for Troy. And an unforced error here on the serve. Her fatigue is starting to become a factor here in this. Troy saw double hit there for the Colts, and it gives a point for the Dragons. You know, what's the mental state of the Colts here tonight? They had game 3 and they were rallying, had a chance to close this entire match out with a win in game 3. Couldn't do it. Deflected by the Dragons, still alive. Sent home hard by number 12, Melanie Heath, but still alive, and a miss hit. Point goes to Troy. Hannah Moeller with the serve here for Troy. Mounted at 3, game 4, and a best of 5. Dragons celebrate a point. Nice put away there by the Dragons. As Sophie Murdoch takes a seat, and her sister Hannah Murdoch checks in. Coach Talbot looking on, making sure his personnel are in position. Hannah Murdoch is on the bench. Some more substitutions, making sure he's got the right roster players out there for what he wants done here. Serve from the left side, a little bit long as the flag is raised. Knotted at 4 here in game 4. Power again by Alexis Pullen, sends it home. She's been a force up front here for the Colts all night long. Set up front, looking for power on that left side, and it just misses. Oh no, that's in. Dragon ball. 5-5. Dragons with the serve. Looked like he was off the out of bounds, but they're saying it was on the line, so we're good to go. Out at 5 here. Dragons with the serve. Sylvain sends it over. Pullen. Power again. They just don't have an answer for her today. She's finding a gap in those the front line defense of the Dragons. Pullen has sent it home more times than not tonight. Oh, again, Pullen. Geez, she's everywhere. Sticks her hand up to stuff that one. She's listed as 5'10", the senior middle and outside hitter. And we've seen all of it tonight. Over the net, free ball. Oh, good change of pace by the Dragons to earn that point. Dragons down 1 here in game 4. Again, they must win this game to keep the contest rolling along. So Dragons pull off a win here in game 4. It means game 5. And that game, 1st to 15 takes it, but you need to win by 2. Tess Marshall with a serve for the Dragons. Long hit again. Power hits to the back line. Seem to be finding their way home all night long. Dragons don't have an answer for that so far. Troy very impressive in the power game, leading 8-6. Pullen with the serve. I'm going to say Dragons in the net. Point to Troy. They're rolling here. 3-point lead here in game 4. Pullen with the serve, knuckleball. Nicely done, but sent home by the Dragons. I believe that was Hannah Murdoch on the kill there. Nicely done. Coach Talbot gets his lineup set. Gaby Kluger gets that one underway. Long ball, tough angle. That's a tough one. Olivia Hale tried to get back in the play, but she was leaning one way, and your momentum takes you out of the play. 3-point lead here in game 4. Dragons looking to draw even. Nice strong hit there by Olivia Hale. Hale had a hard time on that last set. Did a nice job at a little bit of redemption there. Gets a point for the Dragons, and she takes a seat. As some subs come in. There's Sabrina Cottrell off the bench. In for the Dragons, and the serve. Down 2. Strong hit. Dragons need to run this one down, and it's a challenge. Miss hit in the back line. Miss hit in the back line by the Dragons. Troy up 11-8. Dragons still seem loose and relaxed. Laughing it off. Power game, finds that angle. And it goes home. Nicely done by the Dragons. Big hit by number 12, Melanie Heath. Melanie, we haven't called her name that often tonight. It's good to see her tally a point there. High arcing shot, free ball here for the Dragons on the serve. Nicely done by the Dragons. Sophie Murdoch. Why wait? Kill it as fast as you can. Dragons cut Troy's lead to 1 here in game 4. It's been a battle all along. Troy came out of the gate. Kind of a back and forth affair in game 1 as the Dragons earn another point. It is even at 11 now. Troy had no problem in game 2. Or excuse me, Lake Orion. Oh, long hit. What do we have here? Troy point. Again, the power game of the Colts has been really impressive tonight. Dragons won the last match 25-20 to keep it alive, but they had a nice big lead of 9 points, and the Colts cut it down considerably until the Dragons rallied to pull away at the end. Another dangerous close quarters action there. Long power game fails Troy on that one. One of the rare long hits we've seen tonight. Substitutions being made here by the Dragons. Knotted at 12 with number 3, Allison Shinoskis. And the Dragons earn a point on the Shinoskis serve, and she'll have another coming. 13-12 Dragons. Floater there by the Dragons, nicely done. Oh, can't hand that spike. What can you say about the power game here of the Colts? It hasn't already been said. Very impressive. Pulling all night long. She's been a force all night long for these visiting Colts. And the Colts take their lead 14-13. Dragons must win this game to continue on in the match. Deflected out front, dug out nicely by the Colts. Oh, communication by the Dragons. Third hit coming and a miss hit. Encouraging each other to keep playing. This is an experienced group, as we mentioned earlier. Never count out the Dragons. Oh, tipped at the line and out of bounds. Dragons. 15-14 Troy. Dragons on the serve. Olivia Hale, number 2, back in the middle, checks into the game for the Dragons. Long hit by number 8, Rebecca Sylvain, off the bench. And gives one away. 16-14, Troy leads. Oh, still alive. What a play by Murdoch. Floats over the net, pulling. Power shot long. Still alive by the Dragons. And too long on that set over there. 14. 17. Timeout Dragons. Stop the bleeding here. Coach Talbot's going to talk about it with the Lady Dragons here to calm them down. As you can see him getting into it over there. Like to be part of ONTV. Sign up for orientation. It's free. 248-693-3377. Come on into the studios at Orion Neighborhood Television to find out what we're all about. 17-14 here. Pivotal serve here for the Troy Colts. Pullen denied. Carry. Called for the carry. Denied on that one. That's the first very few times that Alexis Pullen, number 15 for Troy, has been denied on the power hit up front. Dragons test Marshall here with a big serve. Crowd's getting into it now with the Let's Go Dragons chant. Cross-court hitter. And what are they saying? Dragon ball. Timeout Troy. Coach Vince Muscat calls timeout for the Troy Colts. Visit us on YouTube. Check out all the programming from the last year and a half from Orion Neighborhood Television, including classic games in our broadcasting vault. Visit OrionTV.org and click on our YouTube link. Big serve here for the Dragons and a stuff. Nicely done by the Dragons. That is number 12, Melanie Heath. Number 2, Olivia Hale off the bench coming in with a big old point after the timeout. 17 all. Pullen with the power. Again, stuffed by the Dragons. Nicely done by the Dragons up front. That's 13. Hannah Murdoch in 17. Kayla Rocky. Towers up front. The front line defense doing a nice job for the Dragons on this series of serves. Fake by Pullen, sent long, saved by the back line. Tapped off the net, kept alive by Troy. Kaluger, change of pace, nicely done by Murdoch. Number 17, Kayla Rocky, heads up play. You've seen that play work earlier in the match. Pivotal two-point swing here, 19-17. Oh, just off the net, alive, and it is good. It's not like tennis where you hit the net, it's no good. It's still alive, 2017. Dragons. Timeout, Troy. Dragons really responded after that timeout from Troy. Troy, I think it was a 18-17, called the timeout. Dragons responded with 2 straight. Don't forget you can watch replays of sporting events here on ONTV Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Visit OrionTV.org and visit our programming guide. And DVD copies of this and other programs can be ordered by calling 248-693-3377. For only $10, you get a copy of this and any of the program in our broadcasting vault. This might be an instant classic right on the way. 2017 here with the serve. Marshall sends it over. And a block up front again, 17. Kayla Rocky and Olivia Hale have answered the call of Coach Ross Talbot in this later stages of this game 4. They've stood tall here against this power offense. Floater over the net. Still alive, Troy. Kluger. Strong power hit, and it's in. Nicely done. Hannah Murdoch, number 13, sends it home. Dragons 21, 22-17. 5-point lead here. And the serve. Troy reeling at this point. Dragons trying to fight back from 2 games to none to tie it at 2 games apiece. Gabby Kluger set. Sends it in. Still alive. Soft hitter, Kluger with a dig. Alive, over to Murdoch. Murdoch sends it. Oh, and deflected up front by the Colts. Number 14, Lindsey Moeller. What a defensive stand by the Colts there on that point. Soft floater, Kluger in the middle. Over to Murdoch. Murdoch, soft touch. Power in the middle. Too hard by number 7. Can't get over. That's Hope Keating. Dragons 23-18. 2 more, and they tie this one up at 2 games apiece and force a game 5. Gabby Kluger, the senior, sends it over. Quick touch, long. Got fancy there, didn't need to be fancy, and Troy pays, 24-18. Front line of Hale, Murdoch, doing a nice job out here. This is game point. Deflected up front, still alive, Troy. Going back line, and it's long. Dragons take it, 25-18. They rally from 2 games down to even the match here at Dragon Fieldhouse, 25-18. And don't forget, if you want to learn how to make your own television show, sign up for video classes. They are now enrolling for only $10 for Lake Orion residents. You can learn how to run a video camera, edit television programs, work in a television studio. And don't forget, to do that, you have to go through orientation first. The first step to being part of ONTV is signing up for orientation. It's free. You call 248-693-3377 to sign up for orientation and learn more about our video classes. We have field and studio classes for all ages. And currently enrolled, we have our field class where you learn how to edit video and shoot with camcorders and tripods. The other class offered is studio production. You learn how to work in a studio with green screens and high-definition studio cameras. If you ever wanted to make your own television show or maybe come out and help us out on sporting events like this, call Orion Neighborhood Television today, 248-693-3377, and sign up for orientation. As you see, number 7, Tess Marshall, the junior, giving some instructions to her teammates as we switch ends here. Dragons looking to come out strong here in game 1, and they do. This is game 5, excuse me. You want to come out strong. A little too strong on the high 5. A lot of enthusiasm here for the Dragons and the fans. Outside hitter blocked easily by the Dragons. Oh! And that was blocked by the Dragons. Falls in for Troy's first score of this game 5. Again, this game goes to 15 points for the winner, and the winner must win by 2. Strong hit by number 13, I believe. That was Melanie Heath, number 12. Earns that point. Dragons on the serve. I think it's Cottrell. Floater nips the net. Power to the back line. Dug out nicely by the Dragons. Floater, number 13. Hannah Murdoch, boy. Just a good job by Murdoch. Just a sophomore and a left hitter, recognizing the gap in the defense and just finding that opening. Block up front again. Dragons. Caitlin Roth. Excuse me, that's 12. So we have Melanie Heath, Hannah Murdoch, and Sophie Murdoch up front for the Dragons. And we've seen all night that's a tough wall to get through. They go back line. That was in. Nice strong shot by Troy to respond. Dragons up 4-2. Colts on the serve. Soft over the net, Dragons. Murdoch finds an opening, and it drops. Dragons can feel it. They're energized here. They've battled back from 2 games to none to tie it at 2 games apiece. And they need to close it out here. Scramble there by Troy to save a point, and it's hit long. Dragons rolling here, 6-2. Timeout, Troy. They have to call timeout to stop this rally here by the Dragons. Up 6-2 in the pivotal Game 5 to decide this match here at Dragon Fieldhouse. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been an exciting match, and you can watch it on YouTube. Visit OrionOnTV.org and click on our YouTube link, or call 248-693-3377, and how you can watch our YouTube videos on your smart TV at home. Give us a call. ONTV can be seen in more places than just Comcast or AT&T Uvers. Serve here by the Dragons, up 6-2. Trying to save it here. Ball needs to be over the net. Free ball here for Troy. Strong power deflected at the net. Kept alive. Oh, what a save by the Troy Colts. Dug up by the Dragons, looking to send this one home. Nice front line defense by Troy. Long. What a point, boy. Both sides working very hard for that single point. See Gabby Kaluger wiping the perspiration off her forehead. 7-2. Long, unforced error by the Dragons. A little too much juice there. A little adrenaline, maybe. Troy with a chance here. Hannah Moeller, the sophomore libero here with the serve. Just over the net, sent down by the Colts. And they're going to say a double hit on the Dragons. And Coach Ross Talbot comes out to calm the girls down, said, don't worry, relax. You don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. You want to relax, play your game. You've been here before. And power shot by Sophie Murdoch. Colt defense can't handle it as number 3 checks in. Allison Shinoskis, number 3. Dragons on the serve, up 4 here in the final Game 5. Up front block, able to control that one. And long, I believe. No, it's in. It falls in. Good thing I'm not a referee. Dragons up 9-4. Troy again with a timeout to talk about it. Dragons looking solid here in the Game 5. A lot of confidence. And if you'd like to be a part of Orion Neighborhood Television and come out and help out on these volleyball matches, your first step is orientation. It is free. 248-693-3377 to sign up for orientation, or visit our webpage at OrionOnTV.org for more information. What a dig. Power spike dug out nicely by the Dragons. Still alive. Alexis Pullen, how did she find that ball? Dragons, there's got to be an opening in that defense someplace. Long hit, saved by the back line. Crazy action here, long point. Long hit again, save. That's Hale, and in the net, can't get it over. Tess Marshall unable to get that ball over the net. A lot of energy expelled on that point. You can see Troy down 4. They're looking a little tired. Dragons are bouncing all over the place. They have the energy right now, momentum. Momentum seems to be on the Dragons' side. Sabrina Cottrell talking with the umpire there. Hope Keating with the serve. Oh, is that hit out? Yes. The tap, I thought it was in, but the tap, it went out of bounds. Just barely. 10-5, Dragons in the lead. 5 more points, and the Dragons can take it. Who'd have thunk down 0-2. Dragons rally back in impressive fashion to tie this at 2 games apiece. Long hit, deflected at the net. Blocked out front. Dragon point, 11-5. 4 points away. Dragons playing loose and with energy here. Oh! What a tap over by number 14, Lindsay Moeller. The senior setter gets it over. She's one of the captains here. 11-6. Dragons need to keep their eye on the prize here. Free ball here for the Dragons. Good dig out by the Colts, sends it in, still alive here. Change of pace does not work here for the Dragons. Alexis Pullen tries to jam it home, does not work. Deflected up front, still alive by Troy. They send it long. Dragons, 12-6. 6-point lead, they need 3 more to take this contest from Troy. They were up 2-0 over your hometown Dragons. Big serve here for Tess Marshall. Troy needs a point here desperately. Momentum is on the Dragon side. Oh, tip over, still alive, and it's in. Dragon point. To the dismay. Oh, injured Lake Orion player here. Looks like it's number 13, Hannah Murdoch. It is. Murdoch holding her. Ooh. And we're back after the injury. Hannah Murdoch helped to the side. Looked like a leg injury. Looks like she twisted her ankle, stepped on Alexis Pullen. So 13-6. How will the Dragons handle the pressure of having Murdoch on the bench? She's been pivotal. Ball makes it over. 2 points. Dragons take it here. Still alive. Strong hit. Dragons take that point. 14-6. Match point for the Dragons on this serve. They can take it home. Tess Marshall, big serve here for the Dragons. Over the net. Outside hit. Oh, they're going to call it a carry by the Dragons. They pushed it over. That's 17. Kayla Rocky. Still, Dragons up 7 points. They just need 15 to take this one home. Alexis Pullen up for Troy on the serve. Game point. Should say game and match point here. Another, what are they going to say? Double hit again? Wow. 14-8. Crowd's getting restless here. They want a victory. Alexis Pullen. Dragons need 1, only 1. Block at the line, nicely done by the Colts. Set. Going far side power, find the opening easily. They send it home, 14-9. Timeout Dragons. Coach Talbot's gonna calm the girls down. We just need 1, he's gonna say. Don't forget you can watch this game, this classic in the making on YouTube. Visit OnTV.org and click on our YouTube link. As we get underway here, again, game point on the line. Game and match point on the line. Alexis Pullen for the Troy Colts with a serve. That is blocked in. This is amazing here. Dragons were up 7. Now they're only up 5. 14-10, Alexis Pullen showing her magic touch here on the serve, rallying the Colts back. Still, Dragons need only one, and it's hit long. Dragons unraveling here in the later stages, 14-10. Dragons need 1 point. See what they can do here. 14-11. Ace. Oh, they're looking for the long ball. Not good. It is 14-12. And what do we have here? A rally of epic proportions here by the Colts. I can't believe what I'm seeing. 14-12. Dragons need 1. And they can't seem to find it. Lack of communication there. 14-13. Ever since that injury to number 13, Hannah Murdoch, Dragons have collapsed here in this later stage of this match. This has been match point for, it seems like 20 minutes. Troy still alive by the Dragons, need 1. Troy saves it, still alive, sends it over. Luger keeps it alive. Pullen with the save, my goodness. Long hit, still backline alive. Kaluger with the set. And they have to hit it over, free ball here for Troy. Going wide, power again. Kaluger saves it again. Oh, a double hit. You call it. Wow, tied 14 all. Dragons needed 1 point. And they've fallen apart here at the end here. Wow, 14-14. They were up 7. Sign up for ONTV's orientation. 248-693-3377. It's free. Find out about all the different classes you can take at ONTV. And we have a classic here in the making. Oh, nitty-gritty time here. Strong power over there. And what am I going to say? Long carry. Not sure what that indication is, but they're saying the LOHS point. They finally get to 15. Need 1 more, need 2 points to win, so the next point for the Dragons will take it. Again, they go to the power game, deflected at the front line. Oh, going wide side, but long is number 4, Madison Hargraves. Hargraves, haven't called her name much tonight, but the game is tied again, 15 all. And you can see the consternation on Coach Talbot's face. Dragons will need 2. Short hit, short arm by number 7, Tess Marshall. Can't get it over. Troy takes a lead here in game 5 for the first time. This is match point for Troy here on the serve. 14, Lindsay Moeller with the hit. Dragons to stay alive. They must score here. High. Oh. Gonna call a lift on Troy. Sophie Murdoch sent that one home. Hit it in the body of the Troy defender. And you can see the crowd is just, this is a nail biter. Anybody gonna have any nails left after this one? Dragons making substitution. Looks like Rebecca Sylvain's coming out. And Melanie Heath coming in for the Dragons. 16 all. Must win by 2. Game 5s traditionally go to 15 for the winner, but obviously you need to win by 2. And Troy has done a great job of getting back into this game. They were down the entire match until number 13. So Hannah Murdoch goes out. You see her legs up on the chair, and she is not coming back. Her ankle is wrapped in ice. And there's a substitution issue going on here as Sylvain checks out. And Melanie Heath checks in. Hale checks out for Sabrina Cottrell. And Cottrell will be on the serve here for the Dragons. Wow, what a blow to lose Hannah Murdoch at this stage of the game to an ankle injury. Since that injury So 7 unanswered by Troy to get back into this contest. Oh, miss hit. Troy goes up 1. Match point on the line with Troy in the driver's seat here on this serve. Troy managed to score. That is the contest. What can the defense here for Lake Orion do? Oh, a couple miss hits. They're going to have to send that one over. Free ball here for Troy. Oh, block up front. Who else? Heath and Murdoch. 22 and 12 were in there earlier when they made a rally run, just stuffing the shot after shot of the Colts to get the Dragons back in it. They were down 2 games to none were the Dragons earlier in this contest, and they fought to a game 5. And who better to keep them alive than Murdoch and Heath. Long hit, still alive, Dragons. Block up front, nicely done by the Colts. We've seen everything here. Boy, these are really tough teams. Oh, still alive by the Dragons. Kaluger. Free ball here for Troy. Block up front, Heath, and Murdoch can't kill it. Heath going long. Oh, nicely done by the Dragons. That's called a softball, a little meatball float up there, and Murdoch's going to send that home every time. Dragons up 1, 18-17 with the serve. A point here, Dragons can take it. Talbot calling out the serving spot. Troy, free ball here for the Dragons. Can this be it? Rally from 2 games down, deflected off of, that was off the defender. Oh, no, they're saying long. Oh, I don't agree with that. That was deflected off of the defenders up front. We heard 2 hits. You hear a smack and a snap, and that was off the defender. But the referee saying, nope, you hit it long. 18 again. Dig by Kaluger. Send in, looking to say, carry. Man, oh man, this is not good for my ulcers. We have a nail biter here. Troy up 1. This is match point. Dragons on the ropes again. Sudden death. And what are they going to say? Lift by, not sure what the call is, but we'll take it. Tied at 19. Boy, just need to win by 2 now. This is some classic action here at Dragon Fieldhouse. This is the closest we've seen, and Troy responds. The power game again, all day long. We've seen Alexis pulling all night. Keating, Ferguson, all of them. For Troy doing a nice job. Long hit, strong power. There we go. Tess Marshall. Tess Marshall had a couple miss hits earlier, but none bigger than that one there to get the Dragons back to even. 20 all. And the serve. How crazy is this? Games 5 usually go to 15 for the W. This is a battle of epic proportions here against the Colts. Troy sends it over. Dug out by Kaluger. Up front, here we go. Tess Marshall sends it over. Free ball here for the Dragons. Over to Marshall. Marshall going long. Easily handled by Troy. Troy goes soft. Dragons in position and sends it home. Number 17, Kayla Rocky in position there for the Dragons. As Coach Talbot gives instructions to the Dragons just on the side here. Match point here for the Dragons if they can take it. And they do. Dragons win it. Dragons come back from 2 games to none in an epic rally in a game 5. They were up 7 points, 14-7. When Hannah Murdoch went down with an ankle injury, Troy rallies. And we see some back and forth action we haven't seen in a while. And boy, what an earned victory here for the Dragons. The Colts hang their heads And an opportunity wasted here at the field house at LHS. Wow, what a game. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. Thank you for tuning into this classic. Coach Talbot and the girls take the win, advance to 21-6 overall on the season. And this regular season marches on. Want to thank you for tuning in. And you can order DVD copies by calling 248-693-3377. Good night, everybody.